What's up, guys? Started right on time, but I forgot the lights. Ooh, ooh, is that too much? Do I look weird? Oh. There we go. All right, nice. Okay, I did look real weird. Boom. Who we got here? Stephen Harris, Scatterbug. What's up? What's up? Taryn. New patron right there. What's up, man? Hey, if you got players coming, I'm jealous. I'm freaking jealous. I wish it's been too long since I played D&D. Oh God. Oh, how's it going, guys? It's been too long. It's been too long since I've done a live stream. We talk D&D. What's up, man? I'm gonna do this encounter real good, real good. What's up? Oh, freaking Joseph. Magic B, that's right. That's right, Peyton. Good one, man. Having a good one. Hey, freaking, I got your shirt, bro. Boom. I just wanted you to see it now. You didn't have a chance to see it. Bang! The Patreon, the giant Patreon giveaway we did at 2,000 subscribers. That's how long it's taken for me to get this thing. With all this COVID shipping stuff. Although it got much better. I ordered another shipment and it should be good. So, and check this out. I'm gonna do this while I give people a second to roll in here. Oh, we're already at 24. All right, I'll hurry up so we can build some encounters. Check out what came in the mail today. I have not opened it. This is an unboxing. I know what it is though. Woo, boy, check this out. Can you get on in here? Whoa, wait a second. This is more than I thought. Check it out. We got Table Fables books. Table Fables 2. We got multiple books here. I got the gigantic, oh my gosh, it's like raining books over here. I got 2 more right there. What? And, oh, I didn't know that she was giving me that. That's pretty sweet. I actually don't even have that book. 3 more, so a total of 4. 2 of them are already accounted for. Last live stream we did, they're already spoken for, so hands off. And the other 2, there we go, nice. The other 2 are going to be given out for the Patreon only giveaway thing that I'm doing right now. And then this is new. Look at this. Check that out. I did not know she was sending me this. That is a bonus. How thoughtful. Madeline Hale is the author. She's sponsoring a video next week, literally this Saturday. This one's sweet though. Look, it's like it's open. It's like a DM's book, or even for players. You got goals, backstory, bunch of different stuff. Man, I gotta check that out. All right, cool. So that's one thing. And now I want to talk to you guys real quick, and check out some. What? Oh, nice job, Chase. I gotta get caught back in the comments. I got so caught up opening that box. One heck of a haul, DJ. Heck yeah, it is. I did not know that. Oh, Hydran's here. What's up? What's up, Hydran? What's up? Sweet, man. So I have a question for you guys, and then right after this question, I'm going to drop the link for the giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway during the live stream. It's for a Patreon tier, an Adult Dragon Patreon tier, to get you some one-on-one help with some D&D stuff, get some custom resources, all that good stuff. It's been pretty cool to cycle this thing around. There is a mystery patron out there that has bought this tier and is now doesn't want it themselves. They just want to support the channel by giving this like go around situation. So yeah, it's been pretty awesome. That's a pretty awesome thing for you to do. They are only known as the Travelers. So I'm going to post that in the comments after this question. So we are so close to 5,000 subscribers. We're like so close. I have a 5,000 subscriber video idea that I don't want to go into too much because I do want it to be a surprise. But I'm titling it D&D Intervention. It's where I basically, kind of like the Q&As that we do here on the live streams. We're not doing a Q&A this time, although I will, as usual, answer any super chats as a Q&A. If you want to join the super chat club, there are 9 of you now. I keep track of a list of all the names. I'm planning on doing something for them. I don't know. It's coming. I just want, again, I always just want to do something for you guys when you do this super cool stuff like a super chat. I will answer any super chat questions or whatever. That's cool. But the D&D intervention is a video I'm going to do where it's basically kind of like you guys ask or you guys give me problems or questions or what would you do's, and I answer back with a almost like a intervention. I sweep in there, answer the questions, try to help you guys out. What would be a good coaching themed title for that? Like I have my timeouts, which is like a coaching theme, dungeon coach, right? What would be a good theme for that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what D&D intervention, like a timeout is already a timeout, so I can't say timeout. That's pretty sweet. And then Mr. King Awesome with the dollar. Appreciate it, man. See, that awesome. And you didn't even ask a question. You're awesome. I'm gonna have to swing by. I'll have to swing by your channel and check you out too. Nice, man. Appreciate that, dude. That's cool. I'm glad you swung by. Lloyd Peach is here. D&D Cam Pro. What? Lloyd, what kind of name is that? Did you just say? Can I be in the club? You're already in the club, man. You're already part of the dungeon crew. I'm sure you're subscribed. I think if I remember correctly. A DM huddle? Ooh, huddle. That's interesting. Huddle. All right, here. I'm going to post the link real quick. That is the giveaway link. Boom. I think, yeah, no, it works. Okay, cool. D&D Cam Pro. See, Lloyd, man, I'm sorry, dude. I have no idea where you're going with that name, bro. Like Cameo? D&D Cameo Pro? Because a cameo from a pro, is that it? Lloyd. Oh, Circle Up. Ooh, D&D Homebrew, Circle Up. Circle Up, Intervention. Circle Up, okay. Stop practice. Oh, circle up whenever things go south. I've had to have those interventions at practice before. The huddle's pretty good. I think the huddle's pretty good. Submit the super chat. Oh yes, Mr. King, you are in the super chat club. That's funny. D&D drills, get your game in shape. Oh, what? Drills, get your game. Oh man, y'all are so good. Get your game in shape. That intervention is not a coaching themed thing. So that's interesting. Hold up. Somebody just became a patron. Someone just became a patron. It popped up on my phone as an email, but again, I don't have a fancy a fancy OS onboard overlay screen that can pop up all that kind of stuff. I'm working on that though. That's pretty nice. Sleepless nights. Oh yeah, Gonzalo. If you can hear him in the background, he was crying a second. But yeah, the Dungeon Baby is here and loud and proud. We get about 2 hours of sleep. Can you hear me? We get about 2 hours of sleep, and then a 1 hour you feed them, and then 2 hours of sleep, 1 hour you feed them. So maybe 3 hours. That's cool, but yeah, it's been crazy to be. And Father's Day was here, so man, that's all been nuts. Okay, so I do want to get into the nitty gritty here. I don't want to get too relaxed. I want to get right into it. We got our 26 people. We are moving. So before we do get into it, the link I posted is the giveaway link. There's a couple things in that giveaway link that I am testing out. As in, I don't know how it works. I just spent $120. Oh man, on this third-party giveaway provider, because it lets me be able to do more stuff for you guys. It's a better interface to interact with. It's going to be cleaner. I can do it more often. There was a bunch of limitations on it before in the free version, so it was a year's subscription thing, but I bit the bullet on it and was able to do it thanks to my people on Patreon, so thanks again. But I want to know how those things work, so if any of those links don't work, let me know. I'm going to ask some people on Discord how the links worked out and stuff later, so kind of keep track of that. I'm going to poke your brains there, because I got the giveaway for all these freaking books we got right here. This freaking stack of books, man. A good stack of books, right? That's going to be going out. That's going to be going out this next weekend, Saturday. So I want to make sure it's in line, right? And the 5,000 subscriber giveaway is going to be freaking huge. So there's that as well. All right. All links worked. Sweet. Thanks, Michael. Eric, what's up? What's up, Eric? Oh man, we have even more. See, it's always cool to see familiar faces. I literally can recognize all of you. Check out the tape is good at Chase the Litter. Tape is a good one. Check the tape is a good one. Check the tape. Titles again. I was like, check what tape? What are we talking about here? All right. So here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get into a encounter builder breakdown. Like a workshop. This is kind of an idea I have. I want to do some sort of live stream workshop series where I break down different topics or show how I do different topics and give some insight into it. Eventually, this is going to look a lot better whenever I have an actual computer that I can live stream on. This is the school laptop that does not allow anyone to load on third-party software that's not approved by the school. So until I'm able to get a laptop, which actually next month I'm going to start putting aside some of that Patreon money towards the laptop and start building it up. So hopefully sometime soon that'll happen, which is pretty sweet. But then this will be one of those things where I have a thing that pops up in the bottom of the screen and I show you and I like build it with you guys. I really want to do that, but I'm on my phone and I can't do that on my phone. So I have my good old, paper here, right? But I really want this to be more of like a kind of like a back and forth, not a Q&A really, because it's about a specific topic, but I'm going to give you my 2 cents on how I do it, and I'm going to be actively watching the questions, and if y'all have questions about how you would do it, what about this, what about that, what about this, what about that, ask those questions. Literally like I'm in the math classroom again, where I'm doing a problem, and if you have a question about that, then like let's actually talk about it and break it down further. But if nobody really has a question about what I'm saying, and it just is all good, and I'm just going to keep rolling. And I'm also trying to, patrons, you have a new mission. Get the laptop from Better Live Streams. And I also have, I'm updating all the goal rewards too, because we got the logo and we got a new channel graphic coming. So things are happening, man. Things are happening. So, yeah, let's get into it. Because what I want to do also with this is turn these, be able to chop these up and put them on the channel as actual videos to help with, so that I can kind of ease up on things where if people can't get to the live streams and they don't want to watch, live streams tend to be longer, you guys know that. I can cut out the, hey, what's up, Lloyd Peach, giving me weird names and stuff. That is going to get cut out. I'm giving you a hard time, brother. I'm giving you a hard time. I'm sorry. Don't, are you still here? I love you. I'm sorry. It's okay. Scatterbug's here. I can start giving him some flack too. All right, so here's what I want to do. I'm going to start going through the process of what I would do to create an encounter. Bring it. Oh, Scatterbug, we'll have some bugs be, we'll have some Umber Hulks be the bugs that we squash here in this encounter. Huh? How about that? I love Umber Hulks. Anyway, so I'm going to just go through my thought process of how I create encounters, because whenever I create encounters, I do them all from scratch. It might sound crazy to some people, but I don't use the monster manual. Hey, here it is. It literally stays on the shelf. No offense to the monster manual, but like I have never used a stat block like this. Never. I mean, back in the day, I'd be like, okay, cool, and I'd like I'd write it down all the time. But now it's a lot different now. And I honestly feel like the regular static stat blocks are a little bland, at least sometimes, or at least for my taste. I like to have a lot of mechanics, a lot of things going on, and I feel like there's not enough. Like these things don't have enough health, and if you scale up your players, they can just kill them in one hit, and you're like, wait, what? So then there's other things you can do with the health, but anyway, here we go. I'm gonna get into it, but I wanna keep track of the comments and stuff too. Griffins, of course, We Talk D&D wants a griffin. You're obsessed with those griffins, bro. Good going, excited to see what Coach has in store. All right, so the first thing I want to go for, I'll tell you all the bullet points, first of all. Oh, we have 40, guys. Our record's 42. What the heck? Let's go. We're going to keep trudging forward here, okay? So, Talon. What? Talon? Dude, you spelled your name wrong. There's one too many L's. My son's name's Talon. That's freaking awesome. Okay, so here we go. So here's all the bullet points that's going to go down in this thing. First thing I think about is environment. The environment of what's going on in the battlefield or whatever, the different levels and stuff. We'll get into that in a second. The next thing is monsters. What are they fighting? That's kind of an obvious one to kind of be aware of, is fill up their monsters. What do they have? And I have a ton of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things I think about whenever the monsters come in, which is obviously, you know, the what they're fighting. So that's the biggest part. Mechanics and the theme of the fight. Like, what's the purpose of the fight? Why is this fight even there? Mechanics is some sort of. I have a heavy influence from World of Warcraft. Let me know in the comments who played World of Warcraft. Let me know what your class was. Death Warrior all the way up till level 80, and then I went Death Knight. So yeah, freaking that was my jam for years. Lost Family Warlord. You need more room? Lost Family. Oh, okay. Player just asked me to multi-class without raw ability score. Bad idea? Interesting. Player just asked me to multi-class without the raw ability score. Are you talking about the requirement that's needed for that raw ability score? Because in general, I've never really liked that stipulation. I don't know. I've never been a stickler to enforce that. If they want to multi-class to it and they have a story thematic reason, cool. I don't care if your intelligence is 13 or it needs to be 13 or whatever. Ooh, Death Knight Monk, Rogue, Paladin. Oh yeah. So what I mean by mechanics is I have my DM style of combat is there's going to be something going on. It's never going to be like, like something's going to be happening. And we can talk about that and kind of throw that in there too. I like to have something going on that the players have to figure out. Almost like a puzzle, but it's like a combat puzzle. That if they figure out, the combat becomes easier, right? To reward them for creative thinking. And alternate objectives besides just kill the other people, because if every combat is just kill the other side, you are fostering and creating, not murder hobos, but very bland thinking players that everything is just kill everything, always kill, right? So create some alternate objectives that if your players keep just killing everything, then I double down on that and I create an alternate objective that is nothing to do with killing the people and see if they can figure that out. And then the last one is a twist. Okay, which might sound like an alternate objective, but a twist is where you kind of flip it on them and see if they can catch them off guard, right? All right, let me get back to coming. Point by for the, now we're talking about making stat characters. Yeah, I have a video. It was one of my earlier videos, so bear with me. I don't have a cool light setup, and I probably talk a little slower and softer because of the room I used to film in. If you watch in that old room, not this room, you can definitely tell the difference. If you watch the videos of mine in the old room, I am literally our master bedroom shares a wall, not this room, but the other room. It shares a wall, and I would mostly film at night. So whenever I'm like, welcome to the dungeon, coach, I'm the dungeon. Because my wife would be sleeping in the room next to me, and I didn't want to wake her up, piss her off. Yeah, so. Heck yeah, 42. I see 43 now. We just broke the record, guys. Slam dunk. Right? I'm trying to think of, we got the huddle drills to get your game in shape. I had to think of some, slam dunk. I don't know. 42 time, we got it. Yeah. What's up? Benjamin's here. What's up, man? You're in the right time zone now. I know, right? The time zones have been screwy for people to actually finally be able to get here. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, nice. Y'all are celebrating. That's freaking sweet, man. I like that y'all are pumped for us setting records here. That's freaking cool. So, Sinjim's here. There he is. Present. He's the 44th. Look at that. Sinjim setting records. One of the best ways I've seen encounters described is combat is the means, not the goal. Yes, there should always be a goal in an encounter, such as getting through, finding someone else. Yes, the combat is not the goal. Killing the other side isn't necessarily the goal. I mean, it can be, but that's very basic. So anyway, first thing is the environment. Okay, so in fact, I almost want to create an encounter with you guys just to actually apply the skill. I was gonna just talk about all of the categories, but I want to kind of like make one. So what size party do we have? I kind of want to say level. All right, there's gonna be 4 players, but what level are they? What level of encounter do we want to make? So I want a level encounter and the environment. Let's do those 2 things. What level and what environment? Cinch. I'll show that. Let's go. Don't mess with my party. Level 6, level 5, level 10. Ooh, whoa. Level 10. He's going big. Level 5, level 3, level 5, level 3, level 5. Yep. Okay. I'm thinking 5. Extra attacks and 3rd level spells. Let's go. All right, I'm seeing 5. 5's the main one here. All right, so now we got encounters. So we got level 5. I'm writing this down now. Here we go. We're moving. We're going. We're on and popping now, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Interesting statistic I looked at today. 96% of my audience are males. I'm like, come on, man. Let's get the where are the girls at? Get them involved. It's so awesome to have like whenever you're playing at the table to have at least one girl at the table. They add so much dynamic to it's so awesome. There's not enough. There's not enough of the players. Share the love with the girls out there. All right, so we are at level 6. Level 6, 4 players. Okay. A city setting, desert, mountains, Feywild. Ho ho ho. That speaks to me. Another mountains. I'm feeling mountains here. I think we're going mountains. Yep. A city. On a bridge with a bridge you need to cross. Interesting. How about, all right, done. I see mountains. Okay. Mountains. I'm going to write the word bridge next to that too. Mountains and the bridge. Okay. So I'm picturing right now a mountain canyon, like a mountain range, right? And there's a bridge of some kind. However sketchy the bridge needs to be, we don't know that yet. But we'll get the mountains going too. Okay, see, wait, so many people say mountains. All right, done. Benjamin says, half my players are women, LOL. Exactly. I have a group, one of the group I was playing with was 3 girls and 1 guy, 3 girls and 2 guys. So yeah, I mean, and those are awesome. They have freaking great ideas. They're so creative. Everyone, love it. All right. Mountains, bridge, got it. Cool. So biggest thing with it, now that we got it. So you have to have some type of environment thing when you make an encounter. Like you have to. Unless it's like even if it's a coliseum, I would have some sort of pillar in the center, something that moves, a boulder that rolls across every now and then. I had an arena battle one time where there's a boulder that would go. Like it was just kind of, there's tracks and grooves in the ground, so that the boulders, if you see it, this was the circle, the boulder would go whoosh. So the layer action was this, and you had to constantly just make sure that you weren't about to get hit. That's kind of the World of Warcraft mechanics I'm talking about right there, is have something going. Usually a moving piece of some kind, I think that would be important, is having some sort of moving piece. So levels, which a mountain, perfect guys, great idea with the mountain there. You got your levels already. And you got an interesting piece, whether it's a well in the center or some sort of ledge. In our case, it's a bridge, so we have a bridge in the center. I see the Brave says 200-foot long bridge. That would be a crazy map. I feel like that would take up so much of the map that you would lose the mountainous side of things, and then now it's just like a linear bridge battle. So I would say the bridge, and just off the top of my head, would be like 80 feet, 60 feet, 80 feet. 80 feet is the length of this bridge. Just literally pulling it out there. I'd have to also start drawing the thing to get the spacing of it down. Boom. Y'all are still talking about bridge. Trolls with a bridge. Fog. Oh, that's interesting. Fog. I see that. Ooh, something below the bridge. What's below the bridge? Below the bridge. Ooh. Sewer encounter, everything's down. Man, we got freaking, the comments are rolling, guys. What? I gotta keep up. Rickety old bridge, yep. Artifact from the plane of fire, making some of the rocky temporary magma, dealing 3d6 fire damage. Oh yeah, so that's the idea. Get something going where the environment's changing, right? So maybe some part of the rock maybe this mountain is a volcano, and part of the rocks are like melting off and then rolling down, and then certain sections of the mountainside, the layer action, right? I love throwing in layer actions for not a boss battle. Like it's just a layer. No, there's nobody controlling it. It's the world, right? And the world's out to get you. And dexterity saving throw, and then rebels coming down, and then maybe they fall. And if they're on the bridge, now they're catching themselves on the edge. So many stuff you can do there. Anti-gravity field. Oh man, there's goats. Bridge with no railings. Iron bridge with traps. Oh, see. All right, y'all get the idea of an encounter with some cool birds. So in fact, right now, I don't want to lock in any of those ideas. I want to kind of let that flow out there because we have creatures, right? You don't want to lock in too many ideas. I think this is another generic DM creating tip is not lock in too many things too quick. When you're in that creative, we hit 50 guys. Oh, what? Well, I can't zoom in on the camera like I do in the videos. We hit 50, what? Goat. This is the goat stream. Y'all talking about goats? Greatest of all time stream. That's crazy, guys. More goats. Y'all want to fight goats? I'm gonna write down goats. We might have like some like dire goats that we're fighting here. Demon goats? I don't know. Man, we're moving. Gotta congrats. Oh, I mean, thanks. Satyrs. Oh, satyrs are goats. That's true. That's true. Giant goats sleeping on the bridge. I love that. Okay, I did a Feywild two-shot, and there was a whole thing where they had to get around this like open canyon, and there's a massive sleeping dire owlbear, like a huge owlbear, and they had to try and like get around it or fight it or get a jump it, you know. Didn't go well. Just saying that. All right. Shepherds, goats, God. Okay, y'all. All right, I'm locking in goats. Okay, I'm locking in the goats. So, and then the next part is y'all get the idea of the encounter. I don't want to lock in anything about the magma or the anti-gravity field. I don't want to lock in any of those. I want to leave those floating around, and we can kind of get the creatures going in here. So again, level six party, and there's four of them. Okay, so now we're talking about monsters. Okay, so right now we said goats. We're doing goats. I never would have. There we go. Here's the things to think about with the monsters. Okay, I might. I'm going to post this in the description. I'll have this little layout here. I'm going to try and chop this down if this seems like it's going well. So I might chop this down and make it into an actual video to post up on the maybe on a Wednesday post or something. I wouldn't have it replace a Saturday video, and I would also cut out things like what I'm saying right now. So moving on, things to think about for monsters. You have action economy. Action economy is absolutely huge. Action economy is massive. You have 4 players. You have to decide right away. One of the first things I decide on is this action economy. Oh my God. The All-Star put an army of goats in the chat. Oh man. Oh, that's funny. So one of the first things I think about is action economy, and I think about if I have 4 players, what kind of goats do I want to throw at them? Am I throwing 4 crazy goats at them, and that's like an even battle to where I have these 4 like dire goats or whatever? And is that how I want to do it, or do I want to have less goats that are more powerful? Right? Do I have 2 goats that have some sort of dynamic between them and some sort of combo? Which again, I'll get into that in the mechanics section. But 2 goats versus the 4 players. Now I can really beef them up, right? I usually wouldn't go 1 goat. You know what I'm saying? 1 goat might be a little. If I did do 1 goat, I better do the villain actions and the villain. That's a whole lot. But I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. That could be a whole thing of the Matt Colville awesome villain action-oriented monsters. I use that all the time, but that would take up the whole stream. So, or if you have 4 players and you have 5 goats, 6 goats, 7 goats. Oh my gosh! So action economy. So I'm thinking for these goats, I want to have 3 goats. I want to have 3 goats. Here's my thought on the 3 goats. I want to have these goats be stronger than a player, right? I don't want them to be able, like 1 goat versus a player, I want the goat to be able to win there. They have to pair up together, work together to knock out this goat. So here we go, back to the comments. Goat dragon. Ostrava says goat dragon. Oh my God. Ooh, isn't that a freaking, what's it called? Chimera? No, not chimera. Oh my God. Oh my God. Cerebus. No. Oh my God. I am killing myself that I don't know what this is. It's a dragon head, goat head, and lion head. Chimera. Chimera? I think it's chimera. All right. Goats are the obstacle. Ooh, maneuver across the ghosts and knock them off instead of the players. Action-oriented monsters in this. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, action-oriented monsters are the best. Breath weapon, chimera. It's a chimera. Oh, okay, cool. All right, okay, thank you. Yes, chimera. I got it before you guys said it though, because I was like, I had my nerd trivia there. I couldn't let that down. So, for this action, or sorry, I was about to say action-oriented monster. For this goat, there's 3 of them, okay? So that lets me sink in on the power level of these goats. Again, I'm not using the CR system. I'm not gonna base it too heavily. Now, I have a video post coming in 3 weeks where I talk about the CR system and how I used to use it in this situation to give me an estimation, but I've gotten good enough now to where I don't necessarily need it, or I don't use it really. And I just kind of find the right balance for the players. Now, the only caveat here with this random thing we're making is I have no idea who these players are. I don't know what the classes are. I don't know what the items are. I don't know how good they're working with each other. If I had this group of 4 players at level 6, I would have had 5 levels with them to actually see them play and know what they could handle to like dial it up to the right spot, right? So, and yeah, Alistar, CR confuses me. Oh man, trust me. I agree. CR is pretty rough. That's why I'm making a video about it. My patrons voted for it, and I'm excited to do it. I'm in the middle of filming it right now. Literally, like everything's set up. I was just filming right before the live stream. I stopped to be able to do this. That's a whole other topic about CR and how I don't use it, but used to use it and learned from it, and now don't need it. So hey, it's a journey. That's literally what I talk about. All right, so. Now, health. How much health do you give these goats? Okay, so here's just I'm spitballing some ideas here about the number for health. Okay, so let's say that one of the players, and I'm gonna say one of the players is a fighter. Okay, one of the players is a fighter. He's level 5. The fighter is gonna have probably sorry, he's level 6. No, he's level 5. What did I say level 6 for? He's level 5. I wanted to be level 5. I said level 5, but I wrote down level 6. I'm sorry. They're level 5, okay? So I like that better because it's right whenever they get the extra attack and the spells that Stephen Harris was talking about. So I totally agree with that. Ostrava says CR is worthless. Yeah, I agree, but I do think there is some place for it, and that I'll get into that in the video. But I do agree, which sounds contradictory, but I agree. Okay, so... yeah, harder for 5. Yeah, 3 goats. Oh, but that's the thing is whatever difficulty I had in my head for these level 6 players, oh, they're level 5. I've now just changed the goats down to be the same difficulty. So the fight hasn't changed in difficulty at all as far as that goes because I'm creating it right now. So level 5 players, okay. Level 5 fighter is going to be able to have, he's going to probably have, let's just say he has 4 strength and he doesn't have he has 18 strength, so he has a +4 modifier. He's going to be swinging probably, let's just say a D10, because we don't know if he's using two-hander or not. Let's just say a D10. So he's going to be rolling about, let's just 5.5 damage, round it up to 6. 6 damage per swing, assuming he hits. +4 is 10, so he does 10 damage, right? But he has 2 swings, so that's 20 damage. You with me so far? This is just the kind of the basic, the frontline math that I'm doing for this health. So fighter boy, he can deal 20 damage a round, but there's 4 players, okay? And I'm gonna assume that all of them are about the same ability level. If they wanted to pump out damage, they would all be it. So if you had a sorcerer, he'd be doing whatever, and he'd be able to do about 20 damage. And I'm just assuming that they're all the same. Now again, I don't know who these players are, I don't know whatever, so I am estimating here. I would be able to calculate this for all of my players to find out my players' damage output per round, right? So 20 health for this fighter. There's 4 players, 20, 20, 20, 20. That's 80 points of health. So this goat, each of these goats has to have at least 80 health. That might sound crazy. That might sound totally crazy. But again, there's 3 goats. If there's 4 goats, okay, sure, I would say probably 60 health, right? As just my starting point, my baseline, whatever. So I do not want, for this fight, I do not want this goat to be one-hitter quittered and have a goat, let's say I all roll higher on initiative and they all get a surprise round on the goat. Now it's a 2 goat versus 4. Now the whole fight's screwed, right? So I am purposely trying to prevent that from happening without having to do anything during the fight and set myself up as best I can. So 3 goats, 80, let's just say they have 80 health each, okay? Let me get back to the comments. I'm getting too excited here. We're moving. Of course, how to forget about the can't forget about the goats. Angry Jim actually came out with a great way to do CR stuff in a recent article that's pretty interesting. I think I might have read that. He has some great stuff. He has the really long articles, but I will read through his articles for sure. A goat caster, goat tank, and a goat rogue. Oh man, we're actually going to get to that here in a second. 80 seems about right to make the ghost last a round or two. No, exactly, right? So how can you go through, okay, can you go through the math again? Okay, how to get 80? So real quick on the math, the fighter has I'm assuming 4 strength, and he's rolling a d10 for his weapon. So that's about 5.5 on average, rounded up to 6. 6 for his weapon plus the 4 of his strength would be he does 10 damage per swing, assuming he hits. I'm thinking best case scenario here again because I'm preparing for the best case scenario for the players, so I'm not screwed whenever that actually maybe happens. And also, if you prepare for the best case scenario for the players, it makes them have to work for it. They have to think creatively. They have to use good tactics, or else it will go bad, right? So if you prepare for in that way, the players have to earn it, and it's not going to be a steamroll on their part. It's wiping your stuff. So fighter deals about 10 damage per swing is what I've estimated, right? He gets 2 swings per round. 10, that's 20. The fighter's dealing 20 damage per round, 20 times 4, 80, right? There's the 80. Exactly. Yeah, so now that's how much health they have. Now the armor class. The armor class is also tied to health. I do the health first because I have to balance it. That's huge to make sure they survive. Okay, but the armor class is I think of. Do I want the players to feel like it's hard to hit this thing? It's a goat. It shouldn't be hard to hit a goat, right? So off the top of my head, armor class of a goat 14, right? I don't need it to be 15, 16. To try and get it across a harder vibe. In fact, here's some math here too now, is the plus to swing, or the plus to hit, right? The level 5 players have a +3 of proficiency, and again, I'm assuming a +4 for the primary stat. That's 7 plus 7 to hit, right? So an armor class of 17, right, they would hit that 55% of the time. I want it to be more than that, so 17, maybe 15. Maybe the armor class would be 15 for these goats, and that would give them a 65% chance to hit. But again, they're goats, and I want them to hit it more often than that, so let's give them a 70% chance to hit, which would be our 14 armor class. So I was right in the beginning. We just should have stuck at 14. So, and again, I hope that makes sense, and I know that's a little mathy, but it's important math to be able to have as a DM to know what the numbers are, and then backwards create it from there. So. Armor class of 14. They'll be able to hit these goats pretty easily. And again, that's fine because we've baked in the 80 health already, so the goats will survive. Okay. So there's our armor class. We have 80 health, 14 AC. Got it. The attack roll. What's this goat? First of all, I saw somebody in the comments said there should be a caster goat, a rogue goat, and a tank goat. I love that, and you don't know how often I've done that trope as far as beefed up my monsters, and like one gets more health, one gets less damage, one gets more damage and less, and one has a spell. I do that all the time, so it's really funny that you said that. And okay, so here we go. I disagree with the math logic because support casters don't deal damage like that. Right, so Nathaniel, so I totally agree, and I super agree because in my group that I ran the 3 years to level 20, I had one player in there that almost never dealt any damage ever. He was a chronomancy homebrew wizard, and he literally the only spell he ever cast was Toll the Dead and animate objects, and he would animate some pittons and like impale people. That was the only damage he ever did, but he never did that. He was just buffing his teammates, spells, speed, attack, extra attacks, haste. Like he was a buffer. So what I'm saying is his presence on the battlefield is about 20 points worth of damage. It's not going to literally be 20 points of damage. It might be a slow down chronomancy to stop one of the goats, which again is a negative effect for the bad guy side of the or he could boost the attack and give someone an extra swing, which is more damage. You know what I'm saying? So his presence on the battlefield is felt, maybe not in the damage number, but again, I'm just basing this off of a generic group where, I just picked the fighter to be as basic as possible. But if you know your group, then you can know that. And if you have a group like that, maybe the health of these goats is now it's 70. Or maybe now it's 60, right? And that is exactly the type of thought process. So I'm glad you said that, Nathaniel. Ooh, and you even said at 50 would be closer to reasonable. So and I said 60. So exactly, that's exactly the. Oh, I love this. That's exactly right. And Alistar, you all are All-Star. Alistar's League of Legends. I played that game too. That's you're aiming for the best case scenario, because if I aim for the best case scenario, like I said, that's what the bar the players have to go for. And if this is a hard encounter, I really want to have them go for. That's what I'm going for. And they have to think creatively and tactically to be able to make it happen, right? Cool. Ram attack, D&D homebrew. I'm getting to that. That is in the mechanics and cool stuff they get, which is the 6th thing. Love it. You're on the ball here. Armored goat. Yes. Ghosts are shapeshifted druids. Oh, okay. Raven Rich. That's the twist. You just skipped ahead to the end of the whole thing. The twist here is the these are actually shapeshifted druids. Oh my gosh. Oh yes. And if they kill one. Oh, we'll talk about that. I'm writing it down. Shapeshifted. This is sure getting so cool. Caster goat needs to be a warlock. Oh my gosh. Copper armored goats. Oh, okay. So I feel like these goats. Oh man, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Okay. Let me get to the attack roll and damage. So the attack roll and damage, I just said for the players is a level 4 player, level 5 player will have +3 to hit and +4 to their stat, whatever it is, strength, dexterity, whatever they're doing, shooting a bow, swinging a sword, I don't care. It's a +7. So if I'm on par with the players, this goat should have at least a +7, right? But there's 3 goats, there's 4 players. I want these goats to be next level goats. this whole thing is goats. So I'm gonna give the goats a +8. Because I want them to have a little bit of an edge, right? To be able to make these attacks. So I'm giving them a +8. There we go, +8. Easy. And, oh, here we go. I'm going to keep rolling with this and then I'll check the comments. And then also now, at the same time I figure that out, it's the spell DC and saving throw. I do the same calculation. What is my spellcaster's spell DC? That is the bar, and if I have 3 goats, then that bar, I'm going to be right here over him. And if I have the exact same, I'm probably going to have the Dispel DC be here. I look at your players to modify the or build the creatures around your players, right? And I'm going to get to that more here in a second. The damage they deal. We'll do the damage, and then I'm going to catch up in the comments. Man, this is the GOAT live stream, greatest of all time. All right. So the damage. How much damage can this goat do? A player can deal 20 damage. We estimated that again, and not all players are going to deal that damage. True. So this goat, in general, I don't like to have too many actions, too many swings. I don't want to have just, give it 2 attacks. A lot of times I'll have it be, if I see the opportunity, I'm going to have it be one big thing it does. Boom, comments, moving, moving. So it's a goat, and we already heard it, ram attack. They're going to have a ram attack. So boom, ram attack. But this is where I have to interject before the cool stuff is I don't want all 3 goats to be the same. I don't want all 3 of these goats to be the same dang goat. I want to add some sort of like armored mantle to one of the, or maybe not armored, maybe it's just a heavy bone skull of this massive horns on one of them, right? And that's going to be the rammer. So if I wrote it down like in my sheet, I'd be rammer, right? And his ram attack would have extra damage added to it, or a knockback attached to it at the end. So all these goats would have a charge attack, right? If they move at least 20 feet in a line, whatever. +8 to damage. We'll talk about what the damage is here in a second. And the rammer would have extra, they fly back farther, or they take extra damage from the thing. That's a simple thing to do. They have to make a Constitution saving throw at the end of it. Whatever you want to add to the special one, right? That does the cool special thing. So the damage, and now I'm going back to the comments, is how much damage do I want these goats to do? In general, I try and think of the size of the creature as the dice. And this is just the thing that I do that has helped me balance encounters. So if we're talking about rats or kobolds or small tiny things, I use D4s. And if we're talking about big, huge, gigantic, boom, I'm talking D12s, right? And I like the thematic thought of that because if I'm small and tiny and I'm biting, I'm going to do damage, but my damage range is going to be very small. A rat biting you, 1 to 4, right? Like, assuming it's an actual decent, like, dire rat, I don't know. it's going to be a 1 to 4 damage. It's not that bad, but it's going to be some more consistent, right? But if you had a big, huge club swinging ogre or something, they're going to roll d12s, and I think that makes sense because if they're smashing this d12, if they hit you, squared up, hit you, that's 12. Holy crap, you're screwed. But if they like, boom, they like glancing below you, or they nick you, they move so slowly, you're able to move kind of out of the way, and it like hits your arm and drags down your body. I don't know. It's a wider range, more inconsistent because of just the size of the creature. That helps me make sense of things, right? Just when I'm making monsters, right? So this ram, it's gonna be a big dire ram. I'm not thinking d12s, definitely not 4s, definitely not 6s. I'm at the 8 or 10 range. I like d10s for this thing right now. So if their ram attack is gonna be d10s, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say 2 d10s. They get 1 though. They get 1, 2 d10, ram attack. You know what? The big boss man, he's gonna get 2 d10 for his ram attack with that knockback, with that strength saving throw knockback, right? So 2 d10, STR saving throw, arrow knockback. I'm gonna say 15 feet, which is gonna be dangerous on that bridge. Boom, right? And the other rams are gonna have 1 d10 strength saving throw for the knockback as well, okay? Because I like the knockback here, and that's an important thing. I nerfed the damage on the other rams, but I did not nerf their knockback thing because I want that mechanic in the game so that they have to worry about getting knocked off a mountain, right? So I want to keep the mechanics in the game that make the threat there. And I know that the rammer we're talking about should be more special, and he's going to be more special with the damage he deals, not the punch that they come off there with. So there you go. And we'll say the horns, maybe he has like bone spurs sticking out, so it's almost like an impaling thing. Ooh, what if his impales them? See what I'm saying? Anyway, you get where I'm going. Let me catch up in the comments here. Boom, got it. Shapeshifting druids get done. We already talked about shapeshifting druids. The party has not to kill them, just to drop them. Yeah. So that's going to be the cool thing here, Nathaniel. That y'all are getting about the twist here is that the druids, if they figure out we shouldn't kill them, we need to pacify them and get across the bridge, or maybe figure out to talk to them, or what do they want? Or they shaped like as soon as I guess we'll get into it now a little bit. No, I'm gonna wait. Trying to stay in order. Y'all get me so excited. Ram attack does 2d8 plus 4. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the plus. You are so right. And I love that you said 2d8 plus 4 because that's really close to what I was saying. I was saying 2d10 plus 4, right? So 2d10 plus 4 and 1d10 plus 4. So plus 4, it makes sense because their strength modifier would be about a 4. I would give the Rams like a boom 4 for the strength on that. Not going to be a 5. It's not going to be a 3. 4 sounds good. So that's the plus 4. And you already said Ostrava. Am I saying that right? Ostrava, 2d8%. Yeah, done. I see it. Their attack should be charges with a trample. Yeah. Yep. Y'all are seeing the same thing I am. Oh heck yeah, Piper! Welcome. I didn't see Piper. Where is he at? Anyway, and D10s for the boss. Yeah. So and you could do that same thing. So you could do 2d8s. Here's another thing. I like when I'm running an encounter and I have enemies, I like them to have the same die. Right? So in general, just for ease of simplicity for myself as a DM, I would keep all the Rams at D10s. That's probably why I innately went down to 1d10 instead of 2d10. I know that's a bigger nerf than 2d10 to 2d8, but I like to have the same dice. Like, here's my dice for the Rams. They're all d10s, right? Instead of like, let me gather up DMing's hard enough. Why make it hard on yourself? So I would honestly, even if I want to do the 1d10, here's an example. I would not do 2d8 if I wanted to have, or 2d10 and then 2d8. Instead, I would do 2d10 and 1d10. Instead of plus 4, I'd do plus, I'd be missing the die, so 8, 4, plus another 4, so 8. So I would do 1d10 plus 8. So it's still lower, but I want to keep the d10s. That's just the little thing that I do for ease of simplicity, right? To try and keep things smooth behind the screens. Behind the screens, I love that phrase. Knockback is not to kill the players, to convert into vines and make it dexterity. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So if they fall off, they get entangled. Like if they fall off, what if that's one of the triggers in this fight? Is if they fall off, one of the druids shapeshifts out of it and entangles them and like entraps them into the side. Like, oh, that'd be a cool trigger. And the players freaked out, but then they're like, wait, what? There's a wait. Now they're trying to trap us, prison us, catch us. I don't know, kidnap. There you go. Bone spurs. Yeah, they got the bone spurs on the head. So if a player casts a spell that requires a dexterity save, how would you determine these goats' dex save mod? Would you go for them on the fly beforehand? Oh, okay. So that is a great question, TBN. So in general, I would decide their stats on the fly, just kind of like the strength modifier. So I'll even do it right now. Strength is 4, dexterity would be 2, constitution would be 4, 3. Intelligence, they're druids though. See, intelligence would actually, well, I guess their wisdom would be higher. So intelligence, I would say, +2, nothing too crazy. Wisdom would be +4. Ooh, why is their wisdom so high? It's a goat. Oh, but they're a druid. And charisma, +1. You know, that would be kind of just the, you know what I mean? If I really want to go for it and really flush out some stuff beforehand, cool. If not, that's just extra time spent and cluttering up my paper here, right, of extra stats and like what their modifiers are and their saving throws and right? And a good example here, another thing is, so their strength modifier, their strength modifier, their strength modifier is a +4, but they would be proficient at it, right? So then I add that +3 because their proficiency for the goat would be the 3, and that's a 7. So they'd have +7 on their strength saving throws. If I wanted that to be their thing. Although I don't feel like a goat would have a +7 for their strength saving throw, you know what I'm saying? But I was saying that's the type of stuff that I would be able to do on the fly because I would know about what their stats are and I would know their proficiency bonus. So I would write down a +3 for this goat because I know this goat has a +3 proficiency bonus. So that's a great question there. I would love to stick around, but he's starting history later. Sinjum. Thanks, man. This is the type of streams I want to do. Is exactly like, oh God, where'd he go? Nathaniel? Is it Nathaniel? Yeah, Nathaniel. Like those back and forth things, like Nathaniel saying, like, I would have it be this. I disagree. I love disagreeing in a healthy atmosphere, right? I love that the fact that you said you disagreed opened up the conversation of knowing your party, adjusting, and customizing it to your party, which is one of the things I still haven't got to yet because we're still rolling here. Totally off topic. Oh, there we go. Totally off topic, but does anyone in the comments know which vid the health potion cost chart is in? It is my homebrew house rules video. It's just the regular homebrew house rule, not the combat one. And it's like white and purple and red on the title card. That's what I got. It's my homebrew house rules non-combat, which actually I have homebrew house rules next week is when I have the my part 2 to that video coming up. So that's gonna be cool. And player gets vined. And the cost could be the destabilize of the bridge when the player gets vined. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, like maybe the bridge is held up by vines. Oh, so this bridge is held up sketchily by vines, but it's really not that sketchy because the vines are super strong because they're made by these druids that shapeshifted into rams to ram them, right? So the literal bridge is held up by these druids who could drop the vines at any moment if they wanted to. That's so cool. That's so cool, man. How do you part? Okay, wait, where are we at? Thanks for the answer. That's quite helpful. I got you, bro. This is the best gaming I've seen from someone in streaming. Thanks. I'm trying, man. First of all, when I first started streaming, I was like, where's my screen? And that's why I really want to be able to do this on a computer because it's hard to have the phone and then this, and then it's going to be so much better on a computer. I'm excited to be able to have it because I literally have a YouTube window minimized on my laptop screen right here. So it's hard, but I'm working it. Is the bridge 10 feet wide? I want to say the bridge is 15 feet wide. Why do I say 15 feet wide? Think about it. I'm giving you all a second. The bridge for sure is 15 feet wide. Pop quiz. Why is it 15 feet wide? Why is that such a fact in my head? You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's heavy rain. It's 3 goats wide. In fact, I would have these goats be large creatures, by the way. I would have these goats be a 2x2 grid, right? So they actually would be not 3 goats wide because these are dire goats. So I'm saying it's a 15 feet because the goat's knockback is 15 feet. So if you're standing on a 15-foot, 5, 10, 15, if you're standing on a 15-foot bridge and you get knocked this way, 5, 10, 15, right? You're off the bridge. So basically, if you're on the bridge and you get hit by the goat, you're going off the bridge. So that's why I said that. 10 would be a little, I feel like that would just be rough, especially if the goats are a large creature, 2 by 2. That'd be a little, right? Yeah, that's freaking cool. So, and that's to be able to stand in the middle and avoid being pushed. Yeah, see? 15 feet. And also we can think about the distance now. I'd probably lean back towards 60 instead of 80 feet for the distance of this bridge, especially if the druids, I'd probably leave it at 80 because I want the players, the 2 players get across, and that 3rd player, that's when they drop the druid. That would be one of my triggers, is as soon as 2 of the players get across, layer action, legendary action, I don't care what happens, boom, it's the bridge collapses. You see one of the goats shape shift out and they drop the vines. Oh, right? So the first time I got involved with YouTube, she said, hey man, what's up? Raven, hey, Raven, you were the one that came up with the twist that these guys were druids in the first place. You should have came here more often. Oh, that's funny. I've got involved with the YouTube chat because D&D. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it, Raven. You have added so much to this. You literally made these these goats druids. I love it. Now we just need to decide what is on the other side of this bridge and why the druids are guarding it. I know, right? Okay, so keeping it moving because, oh my gosh, it's already almost 7 o'clock. Oh, all right. So we got the damage, we got the cool stuff, we got the mechanics. Another thing I just throw out there because I do want to try and wrap this up because I usually try and go to 7. And I got a baby. I might have the dungeon baby make an appearance at the end of the stream. Ooh. If he's functional. I think he sounds like he's sleeping now. He's not crying anymore. So anyway, the 6 things for the monsters we already went through was action economy, action economy, health, armor class, attack roll or saving throws, the damage they do, and cool stuff. Although I probably would have switched cool stuff and damage because you got to figure out what cool stuff they can do, then you can balance in the damage. The next category is mechanics or the theme. The theme of the fight, we've already kind of been going from this whole brainstorm thing, is trying to get across the bridge, right? They're trying to get across the bridge and maybe realize that they don't have to kill these druids. Or if they do kill one, what if they kill one of the druids, the bridge starts to collapse. That's another thing, right? And these are all different types of things. And I want to leave this amorphous and like fluid because I want y'all to be able to take this and like, what do you want your theme to be? Do you want them are these bad druids? How do these druids connect into your story? Because I had a Circle of the Moon druid in my campaign. I had druids in the campaign I just ran. Circle of the Moon druids were like sketchy bad druids, and Circle of the Land druids were like the good druids. So these would be bad druids, and these, yeah. So anyway, one big thing here that I do want to talk about, we can't talk about it, flush it out, but I definitely think about this, is player spotlights. And this is exactly what Nathaniel was saying earlier, is what are my players good at? Do I have somebody that's very strong and would be able to like catch this freaking goat, you know? Do I have a player that stands back far away and shooting? Like, I need to be able to challenge my players, know what they're good at, know what they're bad at, know what my players are good at, know what they're bad at, and challenge them by pushing the limits of what they're bad at and putting them in situations where they're screwed and their friends have to help them, and giving them opportunities to shine in those moments where like, oh yeah, I'm gonna set this player up to knock a freaking home run out of the park, man. This barbarian is gonna catch this ram and like gator roll muscle him down to the ground, you know? He's not gonna get knocked off. He's gonna knock the ram off. So think about your players. You can't do this in a situation because we don't know what the players are. This is all hypothetical, but that's one thing. The alternate objective, we also talked about that, and this is props to you guys in the chat for knowing that this is something that you should do. We killed the rams. Rams there. We killed the goats. Goats, sorry, not rams, goats. They see goats, me kill goats. Like, no. Alternate objectives. And maybe there's maybe the mountainside is coming down, and maybe that's the druids terraforming these boulders down. I don't know. Maybe these goats' eyes are glowing, and if they make I would have, this would be interesting. I love doing this. This is the type of clues that I give out for my mechanics. If you have mechanics in your game, you need to give the players clues to be able to figure it out, right? But not be too overt about it. So one of the players who has the highest perception, or I would describe things very vaguely, and if a player started picking up on it, I'd be like, I mean, okay, if they ask for it, make a perception check. But what I would do is whichever my players had the highest wisdom or perception or whatever, I'd be like, you're noticing like some of these goats' eyes are glowing. Not always, but sometimes they're glowing. And that's all I would say. And then through further investigation, if they ask about it, or if they roll about it, if you want to check it out, that's why I have a homebrew rule of an interaction, which is like it's a free thing that they can do. Do I notice anything about these goats' eyes glowing? All right, make a perception check. And then maybe they start to notice the pairing of, oh, this goat's eyes glowed. Is that a word? Glowed? Glued? Glued. They glowed. They glued. They glowed. They glow. I don't know. This goat's eyes glowed right when the boulders came down. Oh, interesting. Oh, you know. And y'all were talking about spellcaster goat. Maybe I would have a goat that has some sort of magical aura effect that's happening that is unexplainable, and that it's not like you're going to see the hooves of the goat cast the spell, but he's casting spells while shapeshifted, which I know druids don't get that to a much higher level, but screw it. Those rules don't apply to you DMs. Freaking do what you want, man. And then the twist. We already talked about the twist. The twist is they're freaking druids, and that is an awesome twist thanks to Raven. So boom. Back to the comments. Dungeon baby. Y'all are hyping up about the dungeon baby. Yeah. Don't you think it would be better to have a bridge wide enough that there is a tactical position where players can avoid being pushed off? See, that's another thing. That's another thing you could do. And another thing that I don't have, Nathaniel, because what I'm picturing this bridge with a mountainside towards the bridge, to where it's kind of somewhat close to where a goat could be like running on the sides of the mountains and stuff. But if you want to have it be like a bridge like that, then maybe I would make it wider. You know what I mean? To where maybe I would make it, I'd probably, if you're, for what Nathaniel's talking about, if it's 15, I would go 25, right? So they have that, no. I would go 20. I'd go 20. So they have that wiggle room of you stand here and you can get knocked this way, right? So to give them that tactical reward of stuff like that, right? To let them be able to make the mistake. So what I was thinking there's a one-way ticket, right? But I totally see what you're saying, is to give them the wiggle room and have your mechanics match up to where if they play correctly, they would avoid mechanics. So I totally agree, Nathaniel. Another great knock it out of the park comment there, bro. Now we just need to decide what the other side, what is on the other side of the bridge? And that's where the story comes in, right? That's the whole purpose. Like, what's this fight for, right? Every combat that I throw at my players, because combats take forever, I try to, speed them up, and that's a whole nother topic. But why are they doing this? Like, what is the whole point? Like, what are these druids trying to do? Are they trying to protect something on the other side? Is there some sort of thing that they don't want the players to get to? The players are accidentally crossing paths with, don't know, a sacred tree of some kind? I don't know. Family duties called later. Later, Heartless. My family duties are about to be calling as well. Challenge your player's strengths, not weaknesses. If your player has no range, throwing range combat, then they won't be fun for them. Yeah. Challenge your player's strengths, not their weaknesses. Yeah. So here's what I'd say. Here's what I'd say to Nathaniel's comment is I would challenge. Oh, see, Nathaniel, I freaking like bouncing ideas off you, dude. Is I would slightly disagree with this one. Nathaniel says challenge your player's strengths, not their weaknesses. I would challenge a player's weakness if another player's party member is that strength. Does that make sense? If no one can do it, yeah, you'd be a jerk to be like, all right, here we go. It's a stealth mission and no one's good at stealth. That would not be the funnest thing. But, they'd have to maybe think their way out of it. But I would challenge players' weaknesses as a group to be able to let one player shine and maybe put one player in a bad predicament and make their teammates have to help them so that they further realize that we really need each other, right? And that team chemistry. So I agree with challenging their strengths, but I would say that about the weaknesses is to kind of let their party bond together. Instead of putting them in a strong melee, shine exactly what they do. They're going forward, building their character. Yep, you want to let them, I call it their character fantasy, right? Their class fantasy. Like, let them realize that and experience that for sure. Teamwork, man, yeah. Protect the special trees. Yes. Oh. Is it hard keeping up with, Thomas says, is it hard keeping up with this much audience engagement? Well, I've never had this much audience engagement, so yeah. I'm sure I've let some of this comments slide. Like Scatterbug said, goat with a magic wand in its mouth makes me laugh. You would say a comment like that, Scatterbug. Some comment that's like the cartoon goat wand. I'm just kidding, Scatterbug. This is awesome. Like I will get better at this, especially when I have a better setup. But this is freaking awesome, guys. So I'm doing my best here. Agreed with individual weaknesses. Oh, full party weaknesses. Totally agree. We're synced back up, Nathaniel. I love it. I'd love to talk with you one-on-one sometime about this stuff, man. I know I love stuff like this. I have in fact, it was perfect segue, Nathaniel. The Patreon giveaway. I am giving away right now. I will link it in the chat one more time here. It is there again. I'm going to give y'all a little bit. I'm going to do it real quick here soon. Y'all got about 2 minutes for this. This giveaway is for an adult dragon Patreon tier. It is the $25 tier of my Patreon reward tiers. You get everything below it as well, but what it is a one-on-one app that I went to get my phone to show you guys, but that's my phone. Is a one-on-one back and forth where you can chat, like you said, one-on-one back and forth, share ideas, collaborate. I can help you guys answer questions one-on-one. There's limited spots on it, but this is actually special because this was a tier, or this was a reward bought by someone who doesn't use it themselves, and every single month they give it away, and they want me to give it away in a live stream. They call themselves the Traveler, so only I know their true identity. So there we go. And you know what? I'm also going to throw, because we set records here, I'm also going to throw away and order a copy of the Crimson Tome. I have a couple of extra copies of the Crimson Tome that I can give away, so I'm going to throw that in as well. So the giveaway is now a Patreon 1 month situation and a Crimson Tome situation. Crimson Tome, copy of the Crimson Tome, online digital resource. Bang. So what we got? This has been great, awesome, sweet. Thanks, guys. This is so cool. We have the Rammer Goat and a Magical Goat, the third run on air. Ooh, it's a flying goat. Goat with a wand in his mouth via a verbal component to cast. I made it before the live stream. Keldry, yeah. Hey, what's up, Keldry? Another patron. What's up, man? I got you. And if you are already a patron at that tier and you win this, you can give it away to a friend. And so still enter, do your thing, and we'll go from there. Plot twist: the Traveler is Jesus. Jesus gives away Patreon live stream or Patreon reward tiers. Goat, ha, mumble. Secret code. The secret code is Dungeon Baby. And I'll go get the Dungeon Baby right now. Secret code is Dungeon Baby. All caps, one word, Dungeon Baby. Here we come. Dang it. Sorry for the the teaser. There is no dungeon. Well, there is a Dungeon Baby. He is eating right now, so that would not be. I think that would be get my stream taken down. And we're rolling, so I don't want the stream to get knocked down from some inappropriate images there. So I'm gonna let the Dungeon Baby eat. Dang it! Next time. He was fussing the storm up earlier, so I don't want to mess with that. So I'll let the boy eat. Okay, I'm back now. Y'all got about another 30 seconds or so, and I'm gonna pull the trigger on this giveaway. Dungeon Baby, I love him. Named him Dungeon. Yeah, literally, y'all named him Dungeon Baby. I did not name him Dungeon Baby. Dungeon Babs. Thanks for the great content. Thanks, Chase. Glad you're a part of the live stream. Rolling Dungeon Baby live. Here we go. All right, cool. So now we got. No, that's all here. That's all good. Got that. I'm pulling the trigger on the live stream, or pulling the trigger on the giveaway. Here it is. Here it comes. Where are we at? I gotta actually, okay, refresh the page. Okay. I'm getting better at the giveaway stuff too. Eventually I'll have, again, the iOS screen and then, wow, hit it. The end was so worth it. Probably hearing me talk like a goat. Competitions, okay. I just wanna, where's the button? I just wanna be able to click the, there we go. 31 people entered this one. That's a record as well. Cool. Secret codes, got it. Cool. Edit, winners, here we go. Draw winners. Bang, it's over. Boom, drawing the winner. It's loading. No freaking way. No freaking way. Scatterbug. You jerk, Scatterbug. I'm not counting it. I'm redrawing. Congratulations, Scatterbug. What's up, bro? Let's go. Thomas says, let's go. Scatterbug. Nice. What a legend. Yeah, not rolling the Dungeon Baby for now. He was fussing up a storm. I feel bad that I couldn't go in and help and stuff. This will make a great YouTube vid with a setup of pre-made characters. Yeah, see, like I do want to do something like this when we have actual stuff. And one thing I'm thinking of is once I do in the future, once I do have another campaign going, I want to like show this when how I would make make this for real, like put it down on paper. And that's another thing is like, what does this look like? What would that RAM stat block look like? I have a little different way of writing up stat blocks, but I didn't want to bloat this thing too much. So anyway, congrats, Scatterbug. Haha, in your face. I hate you, Scatterbug. I'm not going to accept the, we're going to have the one-on-ones and it's just going to be the back of my head. Every single one of my films I'm going to send you is the back of my head. Nice, dude. Congrats. What else we got? Oh, thank you to Mr. King Awesome for the super chat. Boom, appreciated. You are in the super chat club now. I keep tallies of that and all the stuff that goes, we gotta put it back in the live stream for extra giveaways. So that pool of super chats builds up and I get stuff for more live streams. These, in fact, I might do next time I might do these, like these extra books that I got from Madeline Hale. I might do these in the next live stream. That might be sweet. So boom, and thank you to all the people helping with the huddle and the drills to get your game in line, all that stuff. That was so good. Yes. So next time we'll see if the Dungeon Baby can make his appearance. Those are basically campaign diaries. It's like there's like goals, there's stuff for players in there, there's stuff for items. It's just, I don't know, like, and there's stuff for little bookmark tabs. I did not have that one. I had all of our other books. That is one of the books I did not have. So I'm going to kind of peruse it myself. Nice. And then, yeah, that's what I thought they'd do. Yeah, I saw it online. I just never went and bought one because I went to get my phone and it's literally right there. My campaign diaries is an app that I did in my top 5 videos app. I keep doing this because it's a link in that's just a habit. But yeah, that's it, guys. Sweet. Awesome. We are so close. The last little thing I want to say here, thank you so much for everyone that's came here. We're still at 45 even right now. That's freaking awesome. I do want to do these. It's a little hard to, I didn't know what the schedule's going to be like with the Dungeon Baby. But thanks Humphrey DC. Thanks Ted. Well, oh, it's another picture. What's up, Ted? But here's the new stuff that's coming out recently. This coming Saturday is the giveaway for the Table Fables right here. Good old Table Fables. I'm giving away this. I'm giving away a bundled deal of these right here. Giving away 3 of them of the Table Fables 1 and 2. I thought about doing like 6 of them, but I want it to be a package deal. I think it's much sweeter that way. They are pretty awesome. I have a review on that's going to be there. If you don't win, there's going to be a link. Oh, actually, another cool thing here is my description in this video and my most recent 2 videos. I'm about to go back and fix the descriptions. In my most 2 recent videos, I have a sweet new description. In the description, I have like little emojis and it helps you see everything. I have a merch shop on there. I have an Amazon shop where you can see all the, what? Mad Madam, you did it again. Mad Madam, what? For you and the Dungeon family. No one's ever said the Dungeon family. Oh, you're too sweet, man. That is so, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mad Madam. That is awesome. You're already a patron and you're freaking super chatting again. You were, if I remember correctly, you were the first super chatter and now you did it again. That's so, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. That's awesome. And you said Dungeon family. So that's like, that's odd. It actually hits me kind of hard because I just had Father's Day, which was a crazy experience for me. And then Dungeon family, I don't know. It's really starting to hit home with me, guys. And I'm getting a little emotional. So thank you, Mad Madam, for real. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the description of my channel. You can see all the stuff that I have. If you want to see my YouTube setup of what I have, I know we have some YouTuber in here. You can see what cameras and lights that I have set up. This in the shop. It's an Amazon shop. I get a little kickback from everything that's in the shop if you actually do buy something. And the D&D books that I recommend, the stuff I use as a DM, that's on there. So my description is now pretty legit. I've spent a bunch of hours polishing it off and stuff. So there's that. The week after that, I'm doing the, oh my gosh, the Homebrew Part 2. Homebrew rules. Y'all were talking about the homebrew potions I have. I'm doing a homebrew video where I have, I'm going over a new encounter system, a homebrew encounter system of how to generate random encounters, not generate random encounters, how to run random encounters, how to attune to items, I call it short action attunement. You basically attune to an item with an action. That sounds crazy. That's in the video. I fixed the lucky feat, my fix to the lucky feat, and experience points, how I give them out, which a lot of that I just talked about experience is in this video too. It's very quick and simple version of it, not as near as much math as I said today. It's actually almost no math. It's basically adding. But anyway, how I handle experience, a little homebrew rule tweak I have there, and some general stuff that I already have homebrews on that y'all have seen if you've seen my other videos. So that's coming out the week after that, and then I don't know if that, I'm hoping that that's when we hit the 5,000 and I can do that crazy, interesting video with a huge giveaway and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's it, guys. And what I'm going to leave you guys with is if you have an idea of what you would want to see in a 5,000 subscriber giveaway, what would you want to have in there? I have some ideas. Right now, my thought is I'm going to list off a bunch of items like D&D books, any D&D book, and I'm going to be able to have the winners are going to be able to choose their prize. And they literally, if you win, you talk to me and you're like, I want the player's handbook. I'm like, buying you a player's handbook. And you're like, I want the 4th edition monster manual. Like, and if I can find it and it's like an actual like reasonable price, I put like a, you know, $1 to $50 range on it or something. I'll buy you that. If you want, I don't know, whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? I think it'd be a cool customized way to do it. That's my initial idea. If you have other cool ideas, I'm doing literally 2 giveaways, one for just subscribers and one for patrons only, which I guess would also be subscribers. So there's that. And yeah, that's gonna be big. And then after that is the CR video that I'm filming right now, is how the CR system and how I use it. And after that, we'll see, because patrons are still voting, all that good stuff. So thank you all so much. I'm gonna skim through the comments one more time. Wait, can you tip on this thing? Yeah, the super chats, I probably should say this more, or actually describe it. The super chat is, in the chat box, there's a smiley face thing where there's custom emojis that I'm actually gonna work on making custom emojis for you guys that I'm not able to do yet. Oh, actually, maybe I am. I gotta look into that. And then right next to that is a $sign, a $sign thing, and that's the super chat. That's how Mr. King Awesome did it, and Madeline Hale. That's the author of the book. Mad Madam. That's how they both did it. So yeah, it's like a little tip on the super chat. Now that we're a legit YouTube channel, that's the thing now. So, anyways, scan through here. Yep, super chat's enabled. Yeah, I gotta head out of the super chat live stream. Later. Sounds like a headache. What? Matt. What? Matt, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is how you super chat. The Dungeon family. Oh God, you hit me. Oh my God, and Pyre Rubin. freaking with the dollar Pyre Ruben, it's the freaking avalanche now. The avalanche, the druid avalanche. We're on the mountains. It's roll. Thank you guys for real. Thank you guys for real. This is it's cool to. This has been the best live stream, and then now to see you guys doing all that. I mean, it's just you guys are too awesome. You guys are too awesome. Thank y'all. And then can you give us a checklist for more? Can you give us the checklist one more time? Oh, checklist. TV. Keldry. What? Time out. Time out. Mad Madam started an avalanche, and then she restarted the avalanche. She like started the avalanche going, and there was like rocks going, and then she just like did it again. Mad Madam's one of the druids. Wait, what? Oh my God, Ted with the $5. That is, it's a. Okay, sorry. If y'all didn't notice, I don't have my chair anymore, and I have this. I'm using this stool, so I'm a little less stable on it. Freaking Ted, thank you guys so much. You guys are so awesome. Like literally, this is all. Oh man, thank you guys so much. It's cool to see. Like I would do this regardless. You know what I mean? But to see the amount of support I get from you guys, and we had a freaking bomb live stream that was awesome and fun, had so many good conversations to kind of get across. Whew, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Figured it out. I figured it out. Yeah. What? Talon, the man with my son's name, which I guess you came first, so he has your name, I guess. But for the baby with a and he said it. Oh my God, seriously. That is so freaking crazy, dude. Talon with an awesome name. What? Guys. What? Gonzalo. Oh my God. Domino Train Avalanche. The avalanche has happened. I'm going to make a strength saving throw. I'll make a strength saving throw with this dice right here to see if I fall off the avalanche. I rolled a 6. I'm gone. I'm tumbling down. It's going. You guys are blowing me away. This is crazy. Like the stream's over, and now this has happened before. It's like keep the stream going, keep it going, dude. And Gonzalo didn't even say anything. You just made. Thank you for being you. I didn't even know you could do stickers. How did you do the sticker, dude? That's crazy. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Pyre Ruben again. Exploding runes. Messed up. $2 again from Pyre. Oh my gosh, guys. This is okay. Cut it out. Time out. I'm using all my timeouts up here. Whoa. This is crazy. It's already been the GOAT live stream. Greatest of all time live stream, and now y'all are just making it even that much better. Thank you so much, for real. I keep saying Madeline. Mad Madam started off with the Dungeon family, and now y'all are my YouTube family, hitting it hard with these freaking avalanche of freaking domino effect for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thomas Reed says, Dungeon Coach, okay, stream's over. Money havers, not so fast. This stream ends when I say it ends. Oh my gosh. More like Eberron's lightning domino rail. What is that? Is that a thing? Eberron's lightning domino rail? Is that like a... I don't have the Eberron book. Is that something from the Eberron book? Am I missing out on something? Oh my gosh. So we're just going to make him crazy out for the next hour. How long? I'm just trying to get through literally, I'm going to try to get through the comments and then we're done. And oh man, that's crazy. Wait, we're going. I mean, stickers are the other option for chats. They can chat or send you stickers. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, so you can either say words or do stickers. I did not know that. I just learned something. That's cool. What is that, a monkey? Is it a monkey emoji? That's interesting. You got to end it, or you're gonna, or I'm gonna sell my house for you. I don't even know. Is there a limit on super chat? I don't even know how that's going. Shit, I'm gonna do it. Pyre Ruben, what are you doing, Pyre Ruben? Guys, seriously, you guys are too much. Like, I think I've said this before in one of the live streams, but The thing I did not ever think about when I started making this YouTube channel is the community. Like, you guys. Like, I was just excited to be like, I want to share cool ideas. I have creative ideas. I want to share them and like get people thinking creatively. And I go, okay, cool. Next level, I got a homebrew class idea. I got a homebrew rule idea. Let's make those. And I never knew that I would be so blown away. Oh my God, the All-Star. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And it got, oh man, Butters, I got you in a second. Holy gosh. I have absolutely been blown away by it's not even just this, like obviously this is crazy. I did never, like, y'all are just freaking super chat training your butts off right now. This is nuts. But I would not be able to be as successful as we have been here. We're at almost 5,000 subscribers in 6 months. That's crazy. I don't know if y'all have looked at like the norm, but that's insane. Like, I know it's only 5,000 still, but the rate of growth has been insane. I don't know if anyone's gone faster than that. And I'm not saying, cause that's not on me, it's us. Like, I make as best stuff as I can, and then you guys are freaking so awesome and support it through super chats, through being able to have this cool red light behind me. I mean, come on. And then look at this. Look what else I can do now. Look what else I can do because of, look what, oh, yellow. What should I keep it? What should I have it at? Blue, green, Christmas? It feels like Christmas right now, so I'm gonna leave it right there. Wow, thank you. Any ideas for shipwreck PC? Encounter ideas for shipwreck PCs? That is actually a really good start off for a campaign. Is a shipwreck them on an island, and I shipwrecked my players in the Homebrew Feywild episode I did, so that was fun. But yeah, I skill challenge to have a big old kraken kind of attack the ship. I've done that before, man. So. Okay. Well, I gotta get caught up with the rest of these comments. But okay, so encounters on a ship. Send me a DM on Discord. Send me a DM on Discord, Butters, and I'll kind of spit some stuff at you your way because this is still so crazy. I don't want to lose you. But dear Lord, man, mermaids have them get saved. That's the twist. They get saved by mermaids. Treat the dungeon farmer to steak dinner. The dungeon fams to do a steak dinner. Seriously, I literally could with all these super. I don't even know what the total is. I don't even know. That's insane, guys. Like, oh my God, seriously. Because YouTube, like being monetized on YouTube is almost like it's not much, especially at the level I'm at right now. Like every video I post is maybe $2. Like I hope y'all realize that. Like everyone who donate, like the All-Stars just donated $2. And then Pyre Ruben has done 3, and then 2, and then 2, and then 2, and then this thing keeps doing. And and then Talon busting out the 5. Gonzo, like I get about $2 from a YouTube video that I make. So y'all are literally, an entire video is in this one moment. I don't know if y'all realize why. That's why I'm kind of so blown away by this. Is $2 is a YouTube video that I make out there. So that's crazy, right? And then freaking Ted and the Keldry and oh my gosh, and that like this is even like it was already crazy, but I'm scrolling back through and it's so crazy. And Gonzalo with the 20 and the funny little sticker. So seriously, that's why it's so crazy. But let me finish these comments and then I'm out of here. You stop it, you guys. You stop it. Just freaking stop it. Cut it out. Babies can't have steak. Thanks for the heads up. Because I'm new at this whole thing. So my wife will eat steak and then she'll feed him. Therefore, steak milk. Oh, take that back. That's gross. That sounds gross. You need lights that are purple. I do have lights that are purple. There it is. And I don't know if I can change it with this. I don't know. That's going to be it. I can't change it because it's on my phone. This light right here is changed on my phone. And my phone's right there. So third world problems or first world problems. I don't know. It needs lights that are purple. Yeah, my PC video, I had the purple lights. By the way, really like that collab you did with Trent Monk. Thank you. That was an awesome collab. He was so cool to talk to. Also, side note, bonus behind the scenes. That video was a second take. The first time I took it, my film got corrupted. I had a bad memory card because I had a super cheap, crappy memory card, and that the entire film that I did on my end got corrupted. His film was fine, but I had nothing. So we had to redo the entire thing. So it was so cool of him to do that again for us, and that was awesome. So he was super awesome to talk with, and I think the second conversation went better because we got into some extra stuff. So there's that. Everything happens for a reason. So Lights to Purple first time was only a few of your students subscribed, but now it's much more than that. Yeah, I know. Like I'm a teacher and coach and stuff. So at first, all my subscribers were like my friends and some students that and then some people, and now it's grown into this extremely supportive community. So I freaking thank you. It is absolutely crazy. I have zero money, but I'm able to chat via phone. Stupid Amazon tablets. Channel is Ace Mate. Appreciate it, Raven. Welcome to the Dungeon Crew. Is there a Discord link? Oh, Discord link. I can bust that Discord link right now. Discord link. Invite people. Copy. I'm busting it out for you right here, dude. Right here, dude. There's the Discord link, dude. Description. Oh, yeah, it's in the description. Oh, my God. Duh. Digging the purple and red. Very on brand. Yes, right? Now, I don't know. It's purple and red or purple and red. I don't know. I'm gonna post a thing on Discord and have people vote on it. But I can't just figure out my default colors. Or I might just keep changing it up. Who knows? Bang! Back to Christmas. Bang. There we go. Had the idea of having a party get stranded on a desert. VBG survival gameplay isn't done nothing. I have done players get hunted down, where they're stranded in this like maze of a forest and they get hunted down. So those are always sweet, like survival things. Steak Milk is the name of my school punk band. Later, Ted. Thanks again for the super chat, man. You guys are awesome. There's the Discord ding, but boom, bonus fam, got boom. Okay, guys, seriously, thank you so much. And we somehow still have 34. We haven't even done anything in the last, it's just been this super chat avalanche. So again, thank you so much. I'm absolutely blown away. And what I never even thought about when I started making this YouTube channel of this community has now become my favorite thing and further motivation of why I want to try and give you guys the best stuff possible. So seriously, thank you. I'm literally blown away. That was crazy. So again, this was a goat of a stream, guys. Stay creative, think outside that box, and go be a goat. Go be a goat. Go create some goats that are actually druids. What? Later, guys. Y'all rock.